Super Mega Trivia Slam. Hey, everybody. What's up? My name is Steve Strangio. I am hanging out with you today right here in beautiful downtown Massapequa. Oh my, here at Paradise Studios. This is the type of show that you get to play along with as you're watching the show. So essentially, if you haven't seen the show, if you haven't seen what we do here, it's pretty fun. It's essentially a show where it's not like every other normal trivia show where you have to be quiet, you know, and you have to keep score and like math is a thing. Not on this show. On this show, shout out the answers and hey, keep your own damn score. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a t-shirt in the making. I'm telling you right now, it's a t-shirt in the making. So, and we actually do have t-shirts here over at Paradise Studios if you want to hang out. We have all sorts of fun stuff here you can purchase and buy and chill. It's a lounge area. The goal is to get you guys to come on down and hang out with us and play the show. Right now, it's just me and you. Just me and you playing, okay? If you're watching with your friends, there's a few ways you can play this game. You'll be singing, we do like 6 rounds of trivia and then like a rapid fire round, okay? A few ways you can play. You can either play by, play alone, I almost said something pretty dirty there. You can actually play alone, all right? Or you can get your friends together, all right? And let me be your virtual trivia show host. It's as simple as that. If you're driving in the car, of course, you might want to pay attention to the road, but you can still listen. Maybe people in the back can actually play it as well. So 6 rounds of multiple choice trivia. Every round's a different category, okay? And then at the end, we do quick rapid fire round, but there'll be no multiple choice on that. You'll be seeing all the questions right here on the screen behind me. So what do you say we jump in? I'm going to start with some music. The music, by the way, I should mention this. A good friend of mine, lifelong pal of mine, who's also an extremely, extremely talented musician. His name is Russ Palladino, and he has a company called Palladino's Music, okay? He provided all of the music that you're going to hear for today. He actually did the theme song as well, the Super Mega Trivia Slam theme song. Amazing guy, good pal, very, very talented. So thank you, Russ Palladino, Palladino's Music. So what do you say we start with some music here? Playing it right there. You'll be hearing it in the background as we do the show. And what do you say we go into our first round, the ever classic, Them Foreign Movie Titles is Crazy. One of my favorite ones ever. Essentially, the foreign translations of American movie titles, guys, they don't make any sense, okay? They really don't make any sense because of the whole foreign language thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you the name of an American movie and then possible translations of that, and you have to choose the real translation. You got it? I hope you do, because here we go. What is the Argentinian translation of Grease? Those are your choices. A, Vaseline. B, Danny and Sandy's Rockin' Adventure. Or C, Hoodlum Dance Time. What do you say? You got 30 seconds. Go. What do you think it is? Once again, what is the Argentinian translation of Grease? Vaseline, Danny and Sandy's Rockin' Adventure, or C, Hoodlum Dance Time. You got a few seconds left. All right. Are you ready? Here comes the answer. This is actually true. Yeah, it's Vaseline. Hey, Argentina. What? I was going to say, hey, Argentina. Hey, Argentina, what's up with that? All right. Every time we do an answer, we give you a fun fact. It's Fact Lightning. Now, since there really was no way to summarize the plot of this movie, so it translates to audiences in Argentina, the title of this movie had to be an actual literal translation of this really gooey substance. So there you go. If you want to watch the Argentinian version of Grease, Vaseline. Have fun. All right, you're watching Super Mega Trivia Slam. My name is Steve Strangio. Thanks so much for hanging out with us right here in Paradise Studios. What do you say we move on to round number 2? WWE Raw SmackDown Mania. Fun fact about Steve, I'll do a fun fact ahead of time. I actually worked for the WWE for like 2 years, like 20 years ago, from like 1999 to 2001. They had WWF New York, as they were known, and it was a fun time. But professional wrestling has been around for a long time, but the most popular sports entertainment company is, of course, the WWE. That's why I mentioned them. World Wrestling Entertainment, aka WWE, has been around for a while, but before they chose to rename the company from WWF to WWE. What were they called before that? Okay, I'm going to give you 3 choices, and you have 30 seconds to figure out what they were called before that. I think I actually have a timer right here. So, there's clicking. That's very ominous. So here we go. World Wrestling Entertainment was once known as A, TWG, Titan Wrestling Group, B, WWWF, Worldwide Wrestling Federation, or C, WOWS, World of Wrestling Superstar. Go. You have 30 seconds. What do you think it is? We have a few people here. One's saying B, WWWF. He's saying A. What are you guys saying? Let's say you got 20 seconds left. It's Titan Wrestling Group, WWWF, or WOWS, World of Wrestling Superstars. All right, guys, your time up. Are you ready? Here comes the answer. Yes, WWWF, the World Wide Wrestling Federation. Before they got the F out, they got the W out. So there you go. Fun fact, Vince McMahon Sr. Owned and ran the WWWF. Then Vince McMahon Jr. Was a commentator. The Vince McMahon Jr. was a commentator, who then eventually took over the company to become the billionaire Mr. McMahon, who actually runs the company to this very day. There's a question from the audience. You can say something if you want. Sure, shout. You guys shout very loudly, though.
I believe it had to be changed because WWF was the World Wildlife.
Yeah, the World Wildlife Foundation.
I think they had a little problem.
And like the joke was like a panda gave the SmackDown to the WWE. So yeah, WWF was World Wildlife Federation. That's true. And then they had to change it, but they were leaning more towards being entertainment anyway. You know, so they wanted to become an entertainment company. I think there was actually an old thing where, Mr. McMahon, Vince, said that they weren't just a wrestling company, they were an entertainment company. That's what they wanted to do. So there you go. I hope you got that answer right. If you are keeping score, good for you. Give yourself 1,000,000 points. I really don't care. I just want you to have a good time. Points mean nothing to me. Here we go. Moving on. Round number 3. Mashed up movies. It's a brand new category that I invented. I hope I did. I'm sure it probably exists somewhere. We were talking before about, how there's only like 7 themes in the entire world, but who knows? Let's find out. I will give you the synopsis of 2 movies, mashed together, and you have to guess the movie title. All right? That's how that goes. A couple of guys hiding from the mob dancing around with girls. What is that called? Is it A, Godfather 2, Electric Boogaloo, B, Some Like It Singing in the Rain, or C, The Wizard of Casablanca? What do you think it is? You got 30 seconds. Let me just read through that. 30 seconds from now, go. What do you think it is? A couple of guys hide from the mob, dancing around with girls. A, Godfather 2, Electric Boogaloo. I would never stop watching that movie. B, Some Like It Singing in the Rain. Or C, The Wizard of Casablanca. Took me a long time to watch Casablanca, but talk about, they've redone Casablanca a lot, too. All right, you got 5 seconds. What do you think it is? 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time is up. I'm going to give you the answer. Get ready. Some Like It Singing in the Rain. That was the mashup. Have you seen that movie? Just mash them all together. Just never stop watching it. Let's go fun it in the fact. Combo of Some Like It Hot, about 2 guys dressing up as gals to hide from mobsters, right? And Singing in the Rain, about how some actors dealt with the transition of silent movies to talkies. So that's what that's all about. The music. It was interesting. It was an interesting movie. If you've seen the movie, it has one of the classic last lines ever. I'm not going to give you the spoiler of it, but watch the entire movie of Some Like It Hot. Marilyn Monroe's in it, so it's a good movie. You might want to check it out. Tony Curtis, Jack Lemmon. It's one of the classic screwball comedies directed by Frank Capra, so it's an amazing film. Definitely check it out. Or just watch that mixture if you want. Do a little mashup. Have a good time. All right, we're moving on. This is Super Mega Trivia Slam. Thanks for hanging out with us, folks. So, man, we have a smattering of a crowd. I said I wouldn't mention it, but there was like nobody here before. But what the hell, you're here, You can shout out the answers if you want. I'll let you guys shout them out if you want to. All right, here we go. Round 4. What's that thing? What the what? What the what? What the hell is that thing? You know, there's lots of strange things out there. I will list 3 potential weird things, and you have to guess the real thing. Simple enough, right? Here we go. Guess the thing. A, instant underpants. B, gummy toilet paper. Or C, actual Android veggies. What the hell do you think it is? You got 30 seconds. Go. Guess the thing. One of these things is real. A, instant underpants. What do you think? They're conversing. Which one do you think it is? You're gonna say A, instant underpants. He's going for the underpants. Instant underpants. Gummy toilet paper. It could be a thing. Maybe people are like really kinky.
That's kind of hard.
And they want to go.
I'm a kinkster and even.
Or C, actual Android veggies. How many seconds you got left here? You can shout out the answers if you want. You're at home. It's always fun. All right, time is up. We had to guess the real thing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you the real thing. Instant underpants.
Thank God.
Yes, thank God someone from the... Yes, thank God. The other two stuff, I don't know that much, man. As listed on Amazon. You can actually buy this on Amazon. Here's the actual listing. Need underpants in a hurry? I'm going to put on my glasses for this. I'm going to read it like an actual guy. Need underpants in a hurry? Just add water. These underpants are conveniently compressed into a compact pellet. Just soak them with water momentarily, and they'll loosen up so that you can pull them apart. I think it's a brilliant idea, I'll be perfectly honest with you, because, you know, sometimes you need emergency underwear, and boom, just add water. Done. So there you go. Good job. So, product placement right here. So it's really fun. All right, once it's 6 rounds of trivia, like I mentioned, we're moving on to round number 5. So we'll do round number 5, round number 6, and then we'll do a rapid fire round. In the rapid fire round, there are no multiple choice. But here we go, round number 6. Going for a classic. If you've been watching the show for a while, you know this is among my favorite titles. Movie line or Nicolas Cage? Movie line. That's the right music for it, too. Yeah. Movie line or Nicolas Cage. Let's face it, legendary Nick Cage knows exactly who he is and what he says. He's in on the joke, folks. He's actually openly said, I'm in on the joke. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. In this round, you guess if this is a line from any random movie, not just his, a line from any random movie, or something that Nick has said in real life. All right. Here we go. Movie line or Nick Cage. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Was that actually said? You got 30 seconds. Go. Was it said in a movie, any random movie? Or did Nick Cage actually say that in real life? What do you think? Get a shot. I think it actually was a Nick Cage quote. We have a guess. What do you guys have here? Movie, you think it's a movie line? But, yeah, okay. What do you got? Okay, all right. So we kind of got a good... It's 3 against 1.
3 against 1, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like
So you're thinking it's a movie line. That's, okay.
Sounds like generic pablum.
Yeah. It's a movie line. Yeah, that is actually a movie line. I mean, Nick may have said it in real life, but no, this actually is a movie line. And it's from 10 Things I Hate About You, if you've seen the movie. And one thing I fact about you. As you might guess, it's like I said, 10 Things I Hate About You, and was said by, unfortunately, the late Heath Ledger. The film is actually loosely based on The Taming of the Shrew by William Shakespeare. Yeah, so they actually took a William Shakespeare... They've done that a lot. They've taken a lot of William Shakespeare movies, and they've, like, turned them into something else. Because the immortal bard... I mean, come on, what are you talking? Yeah. Shakespeare was actually a screenwriter. Yeah. For you kids out there, William Shakespeare made a whole bunch of screenplays. Yeah, trust me, he's still around. I just made every English teacher's head explode. Moving on. Exactly. Round number 6. Wait, these are actual movie titles? Are you kidding me? You kidding me, right? No, these are actual movie titles. Lots of strange movies out there. And I've seen a lot of them. A lot of them don't even seem real. They don't. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to give you 3 choices of movie titles. You got to guess which is the real movie title. Simple enough, right? Here we go. A. Invasion of the giant fog creature. B. Cannibal women in the avocado jungle of death. Or C. Children of the insane lava blob. Which is the real one? You got 30 seconds. Go. Which one is the real one? Which is the real movie? It's C. So you see, you're going for C. Children of the insane lava blob. All right, so he's going for C. We have either Invasion of the giant fog creature, or B, Cannibal women in the avocado jungle of death.
Gotta go with B because I've watched Cannibal Woman.
So he's thinking B. So he's
I swear I saw that.
big Cannibal Woman fan.
Yeah.
Which that's also good to have. 5 seconds to go. What do you think down here? You have no idea. You think it's A? Oh, I'm sorry. You hurt yourself? All right, I understand. He hurt himself making a guess. There's a whole story which I'm not going to talk about. He told me ahead of time. All right. So those are the three choices. They're right there. I am now going to tell you which is the real movie title. Boom. Cannibal Women in the Avocado Jungle of Death is a real, actual movie. Oh my. It sounds like a... Well, here's the thing. Invasion of the Factoid. This epic film starred Playboy playmate Shannon Tweed, and believe it or not, comedian commentator Bill Maher was in this movie. And he was actually really, really awesome in it. The plot involves these two on a mission for the U.S. government because, to find the ancient piranha women, and somehow protect the world's avocado supply. So I'm not really sure what piranha and avocado, why they mix, but who cares? If you're going to watch a title like that, you got to buy into it. You got to buy into the entire thing. So that's how that goes. All right, so we got 6 rounds out of the way. And actually, I wanted to make a shout out. Bobby, who owns the joint, I was going to make a shout out to another group of friends of mine. It should be okay. Boom! You're watching Super Mega Trivia Slam. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. There's this other show which I'm really a big fan of, actually. And I want to actually just quickly mention them. It's called Good Soup Live. And it's really, really an awesome film. It's a rather awesome podcast show. Let's see here. The hosts are the husband and wife duo, Angie and Bill. They absolutely love their job as much as someone loves having a car alarm sound for 12 straight hours. Essentially what they do is they have this awesome show which has the guy, if you remember, there's a character, remember Finger Cuffs and from Chasing Amy? He's actually one of the actual co-hosts of the show, and he's really, really cool too. Basically, his name is Cousin Johnny, a.k.a. Finger Cuffs. He's the voice of reason and one of the co-hosts. They film it over at Smog Castle, and I mentioned I would give him a shout-out. Great guys, and a great show. It's a really, kind of a chill, conversational type of show, and you just got to watch it. If you search for it, the Good Soup Live, it's a live show, and they do it on Facebook. And you can be a part of, hopefully one of these days you can actually be in the audience for them as well. But the show is on every week, so just search for that. Okay, I believe it's a dented can. If you search for it on Facebook, you could find the Good Soup Live. So definitely check those guys out. All right, so before we hit into the rapid fire round, I just want to give those guys a shout out. You're watching Super Mega Trivia Slam. My name is Steve Strangio. We're going to start the music one more time. There we go. And now we're going to jump into the rapid fire round, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with the rapid fire round, it's a little different. In this one, you got 5 rapid fire questions, okay? No multiple choice. I am going to say the question, then you got about 5 seconds to answer. For the people who are assembled here, you can shout out the answers if you want, and then we'll see who is right. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Number 1. Name one letter that does not appear in any state name. Name one letter that does not appear in any state name. You got 5 seconds. Go! X. You saying X? All right. Could be X. You never know. So you think X or Q? Yeah, there's an X in Texas. Yeah. You made a very good point there. You ready for the answer? It's Q. Absolutely, it is Q. It takes half of the points. Once again, as always, create your own points. There we go. What does each M stand for in M&M? Go for it. You got 5 seconds. One of them says Mars, he's going with. What does each M stand for in M&M? Music should be over here, actually. Which does each M stand for in M&M? It's not WW. No, it's not W and W. All right, here we go. Mars and Murray. Stands for Mars and Murray. Company founders Forrest Mars and Bruce Murray. They have a pretty bad backstory. Google it. Trust me, you'll know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Number 3. 50% of the human brain is made up of what? I'm saying water. Wawa. What do you think in the back there? Water. So everybody's guessing water. It's fat. Fat. So where the term fathead comes from, everybody technically is a fathead. Well, I'm a fathead, you're a fathead. Let's all be together. Let's all be fatheads together. All right. Moving on, question number 4. What is it called when small muscles attached to individual body hairs contract in humans? You got 5 seconds, go. There you go. What is it called when small muscles attached to individual body hairs contract in humans? Goosebumps over here. Probably is. Okay. You're correct, sir. Goosebumps. Not only a great children's show and book, but also a real thing. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on. We are up to the last question of the game. Here it comes. Question number 5. A popular type of candy was once known as fairy floss. What is it? 5 seconds, go. What is fairy floss? Liquor? A licorice. I'm sure there's a drink called fairy floss out there somewhere. So you're saying licorice? What do you think of it? Well, this is fairy in the classic sense. In the classic sense. That's what I meant. Fairy floss, anybody? No? No idea? Taffy. All right. Okay, good guess. Anybody else? All right, time's up. You ready? Fairy floss was the first name for cotton candy. Cotton candy, which was invented by a dentist. That actually is true. All right, gang, so that's it. Super mega trivia slam sanctum. Thanks. I turned French for a second. Thanks so much for hanging in with us. We had a good time. My name is Steve Stranger. You can catch us here. And basically, we film the show right here in Paradise Studios in Massapequa. So come on down, hang out with us, be a part of the show, and see where it goes from there. It's also cool because we're literally within walking distance of so many restaurants around here. So you can either go before or after the show. And usually after we do this show, it's open stage night. So you never know who's going to get up on comedian, musician, like I always say, juggler, one-armed unicyclist. I don't know. They could go up on that stage and you could see them. That's basically it. So that's it, guys. My name is Steve Stranjo for Super Mega Trivia Slam. Yeah, hey.